not attempt to adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Holla. Big Vern getting busy in the building early, just making it happen. First segment, we talked about Kurt Signetti and Indiana just pimp smacking, and beating down Maryland. And the way that they did it, it was the beating and which way it was carried out. He almost had 3 100-yard rushers in the same game. Make that make sense. Not only did the starting back, Keelan Black, he had 100+ yards on the day. His 2 backups had 80 yards apiece with scores. Yeah, that was sick. So from the Big Ten, we'll pivot. We'll talk some ACC football. SMU pulled off the upset against Miami. And this was a classic. If you didn't see this game, I mean, it made your heart stop. Now, again, full stock. I'm a Big Ten guy, but I love college football. I love the complexities. I love every bit of the type of blitzes and defensive packages they can dial up, and also for the creativeness of the offensive coordinator. So I'm all in when it comes to scoring points. And when I saw Miami, because Miami has an aura when they show up, you get caught up in the Miami of the 80s kind of nostalgia, but you quickly come to find they're not them. We'll dive into Mario Cristobal's headaches when we get back from a quick 20 from a rap album. It's your boy Big Vern. Give me a beat. What up? It's your boy Big Vern here in the App Stupid Studios. We pushing another rap album this month. Welcome home, Ruben Vincent and Ninth Wonder. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is going to be Gotta Get It. Gotta Get It is dope. And Queen City is live. I think when Ninth Wonder does these mashups and these samples, when he sampled the Al B. Shore Night and Day joint, that was hard. Get Up, Get Down, Dre and Sydney featuring Sweater and Raheem Devine. That's another good song. I was really impressed with this project. Sweet and Good. I'm Good with Marco Plus, Julius, and DL Zine. I thought that was a good song as well. And In My Life, yo, Ruben Vincent, Ninth Wonder, welcome home. Get your copies. It's your boy Big Vern. Shout out to Ruben Vincent making it happen. Make sure you go ahead and get your copies. I thought it was dope. So when we looked at this game, Miami got beat by a team that only had 23 rushing yards. Not a quarter, not a half. 23 rushing yards for the game. That was bad. That's horrendous. They only had 20 first downs. They converted third down only 3 times after getting 13 looks at it. You cannot play this game any more horrendous than SMU. And that points, that's not a dig at SMU, that really points to the ineptability of Miami to cash a check on the road. They didn't really do anything on fourth down. They allowed 2 sacks, all kind of fumbles. I mean, anything that could go wrong for SMU, it did. But somehow those dudes, they kept coming, and they were not scared whatsoever. Because when you look at this game, it was 10-7 at halftime. It was 10-7 at halftime. For everything that I just laid out for you, this was a very beatable SMU team. Very beatable SMU team. And I guess whatever Rhett had to tell the kids, Coach Rhett, whatever he had to tell the kids at halftime, they came out playing like a team on fire, putting up 10 unanswered points. And then you can see Miami waffling. They're trying to hold on. They're trying to keep this thing on the tracks. And then the next thing you know, we're in overtime. We're in overtime because they couldn't cash a check on the road. Carson Beck, he'd had a game he'd like to forget. 26 of 38 for 274, 2 scores, and 2 picks. He ran for his life 5 times for 17 yards. Miami, for everything that was going on with Miami, again, they had the rush working. You had the pass working. Even the defense stepped up in moments, but SMU kept fighting and kept fighting. Now, one quarterback I think doesn't get a lot of attention is Kevin Jennings. Kevin Jennings is a serviceable QB, 29 or 44 for 365 yards and a score. This dude almost had 400 yards passing. He had to. SMU was one-dimensional. That's how good this kid was. He was one-dimensional. He had a clean game. He ran 8 times for -8 yards, and he scored. So he ran for a touchdown. He was throwing touchdowns. How much more could this kid do when it needed to be done and when it needed to be stepped up? Because TJ Harden, the running back in that room, he only had 8 grabs for 27 yards and a score. That's it. Again, when you look at this game and you go back and you watch it, it's less about SMU, because they couldn't have played any worse than they played against Miami. This is more of an indictment on Miami and how they couldn't finish a team off that was playing horribly at home. Instead, SMU was able not only to go ahead and take them into overtime, but drown them in deep waters. And if you're Miami, you're not going to the ACC championship game. Louisville is playing really good football right now. I have no clue what Clemson's up to because they were off. We'll go ahead and break that thing down and digest it. But yeah, this is what happens. FSU and Miami started off the year so strong, and now it looks like they're waffling, crashing. The offense is stalling. They've taken some bad losses coming down the stretch. So this may be anybody's year in the ACC. However, not going to go ahead and try and take away from a great win by SMU. And sometimes you need an ugly win to find out what kind of team you have. And they've got a damn good one. Shout out to SMU for getting in there and upsetting Miami. Miami, y'all got to get better, baby. Y'all got to do something, baby. Again, if you are listening to this pod, get in the comments. Let us know, did we get it right? What did we leave out? This is Big Vern. We talk back. We'll be back. Top of the hour.